This is another woman that I gave CPR, going back to more CPR stuff, and she ended up vomiting in my mouth. So I vomited immediately when I came up off of her on top of her. But it was just traumatic, man. The whole thing was just traumatic.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm sure she vomits into you, you vomit into her. I mean, I think that's a
honor.
Yeah, that's a wedding in some countries. I feel like, I don't know what some of the rituals are, but I think if you're in like Laos or something, that you guys are hooked. You guys are hitched. Because I remember they had like a neighbor when I was growing up that they had like a shit line and just went off into the woods, and it would and then at a certain point, I remember we ran back there, and when you're kids, you don't know, you think it's like a little river, like a little lake or something.
So gross.
And so people are jumping around, skipping rocks off of shit. Like just making little boats. We used to make little school boats and like push them out into like this like kind of duty canal, kind of just. Hey, you're a kid.
Don't run from the Border Patrol. They'll feed me, and I'll be back in Mexico in a couple hours, and I can start a couple more days. And you would catch sometimes. We can talk stories here later, but
they started getting more aggressive.
They started getting more aggressive.
People started getting more aggressive.
Yes,
maybe they were listening to like Easy E or something.
It could have
Easy A.
It could have been.
Yeah, dude. One time I had to take a driver's ed or whatever, and they had the dude over there. I think the car I was in was like it was a Toyota Tercel, bro, and the trunk was missing. I remember in the dude's car. Yeah, and I remember driving that just out of sheer fear, like this guy's out of his fucking mind, And he'd pop the brake and kind of smile at me and shit. I'm like, this dude's fucking flirting with me, bro. I'm trying to learn, and this dude's trying to, touch a child or whatever. You ever roll up on some people and they're just yacked out of their brain, bro? And it's that late night hour, maybe there's some hookers lurking or something like, because I've been there myself. So I'm just wondering I've never had it where the cops show up,
Yeah, and, especially in Louisiana, it's so hot and so humid.
Oh, bro, if you leave a baby in the yard for 30 minutes, bro, I'd have algae on one side of it.
Yeah.
Living in a bad neighborhood, not finding a job, getting beat up by a gang is not asylum. It may be a rough life. But
that's Jacksonville. So Wiggers, kind of remember them?
Oh yeah, I was one.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
Right on, dude. Yeah. Well, but they started at the mall. I feel like.
100%.
Like back in the day, I feel like if you needed a Wigger or you needed a ginger, you went to Foot Locker or Lids.
I just called out my whole life right now. I love Lids.
Oh, bro, Lids was the definite place for you to roll up and see what was kind of wiggering around the area.
Oh yeah.
On Facebook Marketplace, make $13.
Oh yeah, dude, you could fucking sell your cousin on that bitch, boy. You know what I'm saying? If he can't read, if he's still teachable, you'll fucking somebody will buy that bitch in an hour on there. Bro. You fucking dude. You go on there and find your ex-wife on that bitch, boy.
Exactly.
You could buy used Barrett.